Getting my life together looks a little different as a stay-at-home mom. I have a lot of random areas I need to clean and some deep cleaning that needs to be done because I have just neglected certain areas of my home.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors.
I wish I could say that this video and the cleaning that I need to do is inspired by being away for a week and needing to catch up, but really I've been needing to get my act together, get my life together for the last couple years. I was in the trenches of 2 Under 2 for a while, and I am coming up for air now and starting to realize that I have more time and capacity to do some deep cleaning and probably just like regular cleaning in some people's opinion around the house. So I'm starting off by just doing some normal stuff like laundry and changing the sheets, but we're going to get into some window cleaning and scrubbing baseboards and other areas that just need a lot of help. This is definitely a part 1 to this video series of getting my life together, fixing up my home, and being a good little happy homemaker after being in survival mode for years. And I don't know what season you're in as you're watching this. I hope that this is encouragement if you are in a harder season with your kids, that you don't need to do it all. And I hope that this is motivation if you feel like you do have some time and the ability to do some more intense cleaning, and maybe you're motivated by spring cleaning or getting your house ready for the summer. I don't know what it is. Maybe you just need to do some dusting after winter and being cooped up in the house. Whatever season you're in, I hope that you find some kind of motivation in this cleaning video today.
In the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view.
I'm obviously in the stage where little messy sticky fingers touch everything, so I really only had to clean the bottom half of the doors. So I'm just cleaning the glass here. Had to clean on the fireplace because yes, my kids do like to touch that when it's not on. I know it's not a good habit, but they're pretty good about knowing when it's hot, and they'll even ask me, so don't be concerned about their safety. But they do make a mess on it, and I had to just go around all the windows and especially anything they can reach or they touch and start to wipe things down. The back door was probably the worst spot. I've got a dog with the dog's nose touching it. I've got kids' little grimy fingers. Probably my husband and I don't help in the situation, so just really needed to give it a good wipe down. And I know this is probably not deep cleaning in other people's opinions, but this is just something I don't take care of all that often. It's not a priority for me. Typically I am under the cleaning motivation style of I clean things that like when they start to bother me, and I kind of wait until that point, and then all of a sudden I have this motivation and I start to do it. But there are a lot of things on my list, like the baseboards and getting like random food off the walls and the counters and whatever, that I just need to get done, because even though I can't see it, and I hope and think that when people come over they don't see it all that often or at all, hopefully, but it does add up, and it's also just obviously healthier and better for taking care of my home that I keep it actually pristine, clean, not just tidy and looking nice, but also actually very clean. So I am going in and doing that. Don't be alarmed about the amount of blankets on the couch or any other weird things you might see in this video. We were/are in the middle of potty training my 2-year-old daughter. feel like because of kids, food just like splatters around on the walls. Like it's not even from their fingers. So it's like, how did this happen? Maybe it is from their fingers, but it's not like handprints. It's just little pieces of their sticky fig bar they were eating or whatever it may be. You can't even tell when it's on the wall, but it just got everywhere, and I really needed to clean like the pantry door in that area. And I still didn't even clean around their, I call them their stools, but they're like toddler learning towers that we use on the side of the island. So that is an area for another day. But I also have this cute, it's kind of like a little window seat. The people before us did have a little cushion here, and then they took it away, which makes sense. But at the same time, I have not, in the last year of owning this house, gone out and tried to find a cushion that would fit. It also looks nice without, but either way, my kids like to stand up here when their friends are coming over or when their grandparents are leaving, or I don't know, all sorts of different scenarios. They stand up there and look out the window. So both the glass from their little fingers and sometimes faces were very dirty. And then even just the seat itself needed to be cleaned because sometimes they're like wearing their cowboy boots or their shoes or whatever. And typically I try to keep shoes off in the home, but at the same time they love to wear their boots, and I'm okay with it. I like to let them play and have fun and wear their shoes, and that's fine. I pick my battles. Something about the way that these dining chairs are a little bit distressed, like their style has some like, I don't know, nicks in the white paint of the wood or whatever, really helps hide and conceal the mess from kids sitting at the table. So that is a win for me. But when you look up close and when I'm trying to actually clean things, you can just tell that they're a little bit messy. So I did give each chair a thorough, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. It was not very thorough, but I at least wiped all the surfaces and tried to get any little pieces that I saw off of the chairs. We also used to, and I think we'll continue, but we have a lot of friends over for dinners, and they all have their kids as well. So these chairs just have seen better days, but luckily, like I said, the distressing really hides it well. So doing typical kitchen cleaning, I feel like this is something that you just have to do over and over and over again, especially as a mom, but really in general, if you're cooking at home, if you work at home, so you have a lot going on as far as breakfast, lunch, dinner in your house on the counters, it's a lot to keep up with and keep clean. So I don't do the best job of actually wiping cabinets, drawers, counters all the time, the backsplash, those kinds of things. More, like I said, when I see something and it bothers me and I want it to look better for when people come over. But I'm actually wiping everything that really needed it today. So it definitely looks much better than it did before. This gas stove is definitely a problem area for me. It's just hard to keep it clean because of the way the grates are on top and all of that. But I do want to do a better job of trying to keep that clean. My excuse today for cleaning it, or excuse me, not cleaning it, is because I still needed to cook dinner on it just like an hour after this or something. So there was no need. But if you want to see how filthy things have gotten, look at this microwave food cover and how nasty it is. I really needed to give our microwave a good wipe down and clean, so that's what I did. I did not clean the top of the stove, but I did do a thorough job in the microwave, so that I can claim. And again, different seasons, different areas of life. I am using our kitchen so much. I've really enjoyed taking over the role as a homemaker, as a stay-at-home mom. It has given me the capacity to take on the meal planning and cooking for the most part. My husband still helps a ton, so I definitely am thankful for that. He enjoys cooking. I used to never enjoy cooking. It was more out of necessity, but now I'm starting to really enjoy finding different recipes and doing the whole process. The crazy thing that I always notice when I start to do cleaning like this is that it does not take as long as I always feel like it will. It's not as hard. You can just pick a couple things to clean every day, and it really doesn't even take long. Like cleaning the microwave would literally take like 3 minutes, including hand washing the microwave cover thing. And it's just so silly that I put things off because I don't feel like it or I don't want to or whatever. So I don't do this, so I can't claim that it works well, but I've seen people do where they set like a 10 or 15 minute timer and just get as much cleaning as they can done within that amount of time. And I do think that that's something worth trying out. Like I said, I'm in a season now where I just have more capacity to clean. I mean, the fact that I'm doing this even while potty training shows how well my kids can like play, or my husband and I have a good schedule worked out with him working from home, and then I'm able to have my me time during the naps, and then I'm able to get cleaning done while the kids are awake and entertaining themselves, or he's with them or whatever. So all that to say, I did not have the motivation or even the time and energy to be able to do these things as much before. But also, if I had just had a different perspective, I really could have done a lot of this cleaning stuff throughout pregnancy, throughout postpartum and nursing and sleep troubles and regressions and whatever has been going on in the last 3 years of being a mom. I don't know. I have heard people say that they, wish they hadn't been so anal about how their home looked and paid more attention to their kids during the time that they're in your house. That is definitely a higher priority for me, is taking care of my kids and playing with them and all of that. But I hope that this encourages you, that you can give yourself grace, and that also maybe try to shift your perspective to, okay, I can actually just clean a bathroom really quick in 5 minutes. I can actually clean the baseboards. It's not going to be as tedious and terrible as I think. Obviously, you know yourself, your family, your situation, your home more than I do, but I really do hope that you found something motivating in this video. I'd love for you to subscribe if you did. Thanks for watching. Bye.